Okay, we will just start up. So, last time you were exploring this section of the Almery, met a new bird friend who you might decide to kill later. We don't know. Made it through this weird dinosaur sphinx kind of dealio with some people worshipping it, and found out you're back in another section that you've been to with some bird cages and possibly invisible birds.
Last time I casted Pass Without Trace. Is that still up?
It should be, yes.
Okay, got it. Where? I don't remember where we were planning to go next.
I don't quite remember either.
I think you were going to backtrack, but of course you can change your mind.
Yeah, I think we were thinking either backtracking to the place with the blood-stained walls and weird, particularly dangerous ghosts, or continue, I suppose it's also backtracking, towards the unknown path at the downward staircase.
But we couldn't go down there last time, right?
I don't know any reason why we couldn't, though maybe my memory's wrong.
I think it just kept going down and we didn't have enough rope.
Yeah, it kept getting steeper and steeper, and there was a point where you were going to lose traction and just start slipping down like a slide.
I thought that was somewhere else.
Maybe.
I remember I was glued to the wall.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
at the down staircase near the frozen people, not the
Yeah.
spiral tunnel down near Cronia.
Since we're here with the birdcage, I think we are close to the place where we remember that thing where there were like miniatures being killed by like a god, like mechanical puppets, something like that.
That
I
is.
think I have labeled as puppet intersection, maybe near the sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not too far from there.
Or we can go to the sand where I got my old hand. There are two paths we didn't take there.
You're really close to that, I think.
Just around the corner.
Yeah, I'll screenshot the map of the local area and put it in Discord.
How long is the Super Bowl, by the way? I'm not really into sports.
I think it like on average it usually ends kind of in around 5 minutes, but I don't know for sure.
Okay, got it.
I didn't bring that map quite low enough, but the bottom connection on the left there is the kaleidoscope tesseract thing. Just so we're all working off about the same concept of what's happening.
Reading my notes, I just realized the bird friend you were mentioning before, Caleb.
Oh yeah.
I just know who that is. Um, so Sands or the puppets? I think we have more option on the puppets. There are more places we didn't go there.
All right. I don't remember why we didn't keep going that way in the first place. I think it was just really creepy. But
And
I
that
don't
I
remember.
wasn't allowed to touch anything at that time.
That was pretty much directly after you got an old hand, I think.
Yeah, that was like a couple of hours later. The but the little things needed help, and you didn't let me. So they're gonna remember that.
I'm not even sure I remember what's there, but hopefully I remember when we get there.
I think it was like the puppet play or something like that.
And I
Vaguely.
remember also a room where um Ovak heard the voice of their dad, and I heard the voice, maybe my dad or my mom, I don't remember.
All
Probably
right.
both. Okay, so you can, using the map that you've drawn, head through the bird chained to the rail in the central column.
I'm probably gonna sneak through there just to say.
What
Okay.
was the deal with the rocking pig?
I don't think it was just a rocking horse, but a pig.
Let me check.
I don't remember anything else with it, but
Oh yeah, it talks and it asked. I can't remember who it asked, but it asked if people are your friends, and it just kept like rocking on its own. It was a little weird. But you can walk past that to some damaged stone steps and into a small room with cardboard box full of suicide notes and a piece of rope in a fish tank. And then go kind of north. With a mosaic storm, or not a mosaic, it's carved out of obsidian on the wall with a ship frozen in time. And that leads into a strange hallway with, cut right in the middle of it is a stained glass window. This window depicts a desert of dark sand and kind of on the borders of your vision while staring at the window, strange objects seem to pop in and out of your vision. Past that is a pillar holding up the sagging roof. It is kind of obvious that this pillar is made of smashed up remains of petrified people. You can see stone arms and stone faces kind of amongst the work of the column.
There was a way out here that we didn't check. I see two ways up north. One that's a
Yes.
mosaic, and the other one we didn't check. Can I take a peek over there to see what's there?
It is a long hallway. Let me double check. Yes, it is a long hallway, and at the end of it, you can see a small black table with a large number of objects on it, but it's too far away to tell.
Okay. And I think to the left were a couple of rooms with the puppets and the voice that we heard.
Find which page I drew.
I think there's a long hallway with a couple rooms off it first, and then the puppet stuff.
I'm gonna have to move through several pages to see which one here is where
I think this one is the one I have labeled as sand on table and both rooms above and below it.
Yeah, the room on the right is the column holding up the ceiling.
This is the one with the suns?
This is, in the center here is the sand on the table. In the hallway, I believe. Yeah. And north is, I think, the suns. Two polished brass suns. And chained in between them is a man whose skin is kind of smoking. And just in front of him, but out of his reach, is a bowl containing black flakes.
Is that his skin?
You can make like a medicine check.
Do I have to come in, or can I do this from outside?
No, it's actually pretty close to you, the bowl, so you can take a look without going in.
Okay. I'm gonna take a look just in case. Yay!
There's a pretty good chance that this bowl, or whatever's in it, was at one point blood. And it's just dried and turned into almost nothing.
Okay, so let's not go that way.
And left goes into another hallway. Let's see which page this could be on. That looks right. So I believe on the south wall here. Yeah, this south wall has the puppets mechanically playing out a little play. This is the room up here where some people think they talk to their parents.
Last time we were here, there was like, I don't remember if it was a god or like a monster trying to attack them. Do we notice if that's still the same scene or if it's changed? Did it continue playing?
Let me see what section of the play it's on. How much attention are you paying to the events? Like, are you
I'm
kind of
paying
sitting
full
down?
attention.
Okay.
I want to see how it ends. I'm gonna try to check if I recognize any of the little ones.
They are all different, but this act of the play is about some kind of Medusa figure who is hearing the call of the people begging for help and accuses the monsters that were enslaving them of being evil. Can you make a wisdom saving throw with advantage, please?
Okay. Give me one sec. With advantage, 19.
You feel there was, as a part of the play, there was a very simple, low-level curse that is meant to help convey the emotional weight of the play.
Are we? Does this look like the gallery? This place?
No, this is a lot of the architectural is very church-like. There's a lot of Gothic church inspiration in the walls, which are like have fake pillars around them for decoration, I guess.
Is there any way that I can see if that curse finishes when you stop watching the play or if it continues?
It did not affect you. Um, and it was more of a, I believe, as a druid. Let me check.
If it's like magic, I don't have arcana for that, if that affects.
Yeah, it's not a spell you would recognize, as it's not one that you have access to. But you don't think it would be permanent.
As Bagur is examining slash watching the play, I'm just gonna scout around this room to look at and through any continuing ons we could go through passages.
Room number 2 seems to connect somewhere on the bottom left of it, and that's it. So it might connect to this hallway, number 5, and in reality does. You see the long hallway at number 4. You do see a small black table covered with 100 objects, so you would assume that is the table Bagur mentioned when he peeked down it from before. So you don't really see any. This looks to be an enclosed area.
Okay.
Okay, Athos, I think I'm having a couple of doubts about this play. Uh, can you do me a favor?
What's that?
I'm gonna need you to slap me if I'm acting weird. Like, try to stop me or something.
Axe is still
Uh,
giving a bemused look and it's like, alright.
and I already resisted the curse. Is there a way that I can, like, let it affect me?
No, it was kind of like a one-time instant thing. Like during the peak of drama, or during it was when the Medusa was shouting at the monsters that were enslaving, was kind of just a small burst of magical energy.
Okay, so that didn't work. Um, I'm gonna try to come closer and see if I can, like, if there's details on the faces of the little things to see
Uh,
how they feel about the Medusa.
yeah, you can definitely tell that the little figures aren't exactly human. There's enough differences that there's some kind of race of people that you haven't seen before, either from just being fictional or far away or long ago. But they do seem to, because of their fear and hate for the monsters, they have a little bit of hope. And it is about time that the next act begins. So the like a small little metallic curtain just goes kind of one way across the screen, and it's only like a foot long. So as it moves past, the scene changes underneath it, and it just keeps going and disappears, and then it's a new scene. In this, you see a battle between a Medusa and the Leviathan monster that was enslaving the people, as well as the Leviathan's, the Leviathan's serpent men, which are its most loyal slaves. Um, and during this battle, there is a significant amount of loss of life of the slaves. Can you make a dexterity saving throw with advantage?
Dex?
Yes.
Uh, that's 13. Not that good on that one.
Um, you actually do avoid most of it. Oh, never mind. But you feel like a wave of necrotic energy kind of wash over during watching all of these puppets die. You feel a sense of loss that they would as well. So you would take 8 points of necrotic damage.
8?
Yes.
Crap. Okay, I'm gonna stand back. Okay, that was enough.
That's enough to things that kind of stupid.
I don't know. Uh, you know, I'm starting to think, what if the Medusa actually has a reason to have all these people here? And these monsters and stuff.
Well, my first instinct is that that's not necessarily likely to be true.
I mean, I guess so, but then again, that monster that was saying stuff last time in the circle room, and Cronia, for example, those are not things you want roaming out in the wild.
That's that's probably true, but the monster we found, there's entirely possible the Medusa created it in the first place.
Well, that's fair. Uh, okay, at the risk of being attacked again by tiny creatures, um, let's try to move on. Did you see something?
I think we can head down that way and add a slow point to down hallway 5.
Okay.
You want me to go at the front?
Feel free.
Actually, there is kind of, you can walk a little bit into room 5, but there is a velvet rope kind of walling off, you can see on both sides of the room. And in the middle of room 5, there are 24 knives laid out in the room in the shape of a body.
24 knives in the shape of a body?
Yes.
Well, that's not ominous.
What do I have to roll to appreciate art? Roll for art appreciation. Um, so, okay, Athos, stay here. I'm gonna see if it moves when I move. I'm gonna try to come a little bit closer.
Are you just walking up to the velvet barricade?
Yeah, but I'm not going stealthily. I'm going slowly so that I can like jump back if anything happens. But I'm not making it secret or anything. I'm just walking
They
ahead.
don't appear to move at all.
Is the map accurate in that the door from room 2 is past the other barrier?
Yes.
Alright.
But you see like a wall there, so you don't actually believe anything else is there.
Ah, okay.
Okay, keep an eye out, Athos, and I'm gonna try to go, if possible, to the other side.
You're gonna cross over the knives?
Yep. Try not to touch anything or like. I'm not
As,
looking to die.
as soon as you cross the first line, all 24 knives fly straight up into the air and start spinning in a whirlwind. And
Uh-oh.
they fly straight at you. So let us roll initiative.
Oh crap. Where's my initiative? There you are. No, no.
This bladed whirlwind is actually kind of somehow spinning and managing to keep its shape of a vague human. Like it has kind of two legs connecting its central body to the ground. And it's got two arms and some kind of head form.
Is it kind of being outlined by the knives or composed of the knives?
It's completely composed of knives.
Okay. I guess Athos will kind of semi-instinctually get his bow and fire 3 shots at it. He's going to try to hit 3 separate knives in kind of the central area of it. One with each arrow.
Okay.
As a player, I'm fully expecting this to do nothing, but you never know. And first round, so I do have advantage.
How come your natural one it still equals 10?
Because I have plus 9 to hit with bows.
Yeah, the bow
That
thing
was
gives good bonuses.
double natural 1 there. Because the halfling lucky trait triggered on the first natural 1 and it's rolled again on a natural 1.
Oh, that's oh no.
That's like 1 in 400 or something. But hey, advantage, so it doesn't actually matter.
The way your arrows bounce off it, you think it's actually doing something.
As I swing my bow up and let loose the first arrow, I'll yell at Bakur to get back. And I'm not going to bother moving. I don't have any bonus actions, so that's my turn.
I need a minute.
Do you need a minute in real life?
No. I'm yelling at Athos. I need a minute. Maybe it's friendly.
It's a bit late for that.
Okay. This thing is just going to do 4 attacks against you and 3 against Athos.
Crap. Oh god.
You know what would be really good right now? Some lightning damage.
I'm afraid I'm out of lightning.
Yeah, but I don't think a sorcerer would be.
Your AC is 15.
Yep.
So we'll just say, I guess just one of them hit.
If it has any bonuses, the closest one is the 14. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, bring it. I'm beefy. Maybe I won't be after this, but I'm beefy.
So 4 points of damage to you, and then you can make an opportunity attack as it moves after Athos.
It went out of the area?
Yes.
Does 10 hit?
No.
Fuck.
I've got
Alright.
AC 16, so depends on those bonuses.
I think 2 of those are going to hit. I think it's got plus 5-ish.
Alright.
So that's 13 points of damage total.
Ow. Okay.
Bugor.
Are you okay, Athos?
And let me the knives that were swirling inside the body and struck each of you. They are still in your bodies. So Athos, you have 2 knives in you, and Bugor, you have 1.
Ow.
All right. I'm blanking out. What can I do? What can I do? I'm gonna try to swing at it with my sword. So I'm gonna come closer. How about 16?
Yes.
Yeah! Take that. And as a bonus, I'm gonna cast.
Your attack hits it.
Yeah.
But when it hits it, the blade slips from your hand, and now your sword is now swirling as a part of this thing's body.
Hey, I like that sword. No? Crap.
Out of curiosity, what happened to my arrows? Did you say they just bounced off?
They hit some knives and like caused sparks, or whatever you want to, however you want to think about it. But it seemed to, just bounce off or.
Alright. But then they did not proceed to also start flying around in it?
No.
Okay.
Crap. Okay, I'm gonna healing word Athos at 2nd level as a bonus. Cool, you got 5 hit points back.
6?
Uh,
The plus 1
yes,
to the higher
6
level?
total. Because the extra 1 above it is the second D4.
Oh, okay. Okay, so 6. Got a natural 1 on that. Okay.
Athos.
So it's either firing with disadvantage or taking attack opportunity and then firing. I think I'm going to trust my attack bonus and just fire at it twice here.
Okay. Yeah, those will both hit.
Even the 13?
Yep.
Alright.
Then it is going to
Actually,
turn.
I'm going to move to there first, just so I can provide flanking. Well, it doesn't matter for me, actually, so it doesn't matter when I move, but I move there to provide flanking for Bigor.
Gotcha. It's gonna have 4 attacks this round. We'll just split them both.
Wow.
I think all 4 attacks are gonna hit. If give +5. So. Athos takes 11. Bagor takes 11.
Wow.
Damn it.
Those are identical rolls.
And each of you have 2 more knives stuck in you.
So we got 4 and 4, I think.
Athos has 1 more than you.
I'm at 4, you're at 3.
It is your turn.
I want my sword back. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna healing word Athas once again at second level, which is my last second level, and can I try to grab my sword again?
It would
Or
be pretty
basically any
difficult.
sword?
If you just want to grab any, it's possible, but it'd take your actions, so you wouldn't be able to attack.
It might be easier to just take the knife out yourself.
Alright, I'm gonna use one of the swords in me to attack it. Do I use the same one I had for my scimitar?
Ripping it out of you actually causes you more pain, and you take 2 points of damage.
Fuck. Okay.
In retrospect, that's probably pretty predictable.
Yeah, I assume so. Yeah, no, I'm still gonna do it, and I'm gonna try to attack it.
Okay.
Do I get the same bonus that I do with my scimitar, or do you want me to
Sure,
roll
you
something
can roll
different?
that.
20.
It definitely hits, and you can tell you made an impact, but after your swing, you lose control of the blade again, and it disappears into the body of this.
Yeah, I guessed so. Alright, that ends my turn for now.
Athos.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna attack it from here again.
Yeah, with disadvantage, you hit them all.
Attacks are the one thing I consistently roll well on.
Oh, whoops! I accidentally just edited your health. Do you know about how much you had after you got healed?
It was about there, because I think it was at like 27, then I got minus 11, then plus 9 or something like that. So it's about right. I'm not going to worry about 1 or 2 being off.
Okay, 2 more hits on it. The form of it seems to be getting weaker. But you don't know exactly how this being works. 5 attacks. Three at Athos miss. Does a 15 hits Begor, so Begor takes...
Yep.
Five points of damage. And you have a knife. An extra knife in you.
Cool. Uh, Question. Can I, like, in my movement, go out of range, get an attack of opportunity, and come back to attack?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna tell Athos, peace out for a second, and I'm gonna go bear.
Okay, that's your bonus action.
I thought you were out of changes.
No, I had one remaining
Oh,
since
okay.
we rested on the bar.
Okay.
So 18 will probably hit your bear form.
Bear is 12, so yes.
6 points of damage.
So wait, I have 42 as a bear. Then -6. Okay. And then I'm gonna try to bite it. Oh, I got multi-attack. So I'm gonna try to attack it twice.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You're like swatting away swords, and some of them are landing on the floor and stopping moving.
And to finish, I'm gonna point to Athos for him to get away, and that's it.
All right. I'll follow the bear's orders because not obeying the bear seems like a poor idea. And I'll take the disengage action and then
He took the
move.
opportunity attack, so the monster no longer has a reaction.
Oh. Oh, that's right. So I will not disengage, but I will still move back to there. Yeah. And then fire twice at it.
Well, not having disadvantage helps. Alright, this thing's just gonna unleash 7 attacks into Bagor.
Yeah, I guess so. So the second, third, fourth, fifth.
Well, they get +5 each, so I think 5 of them are gonna hit.
Yeah. Yeah, all but 2. Holy crap! I am at 2 hit points.
Luckily,
Cool.
they're not real hit points, right?
No, not really, but damn.
You can
I gotta
tell
learn how to be better animals.
on the ground there's like maybe 2 daggers that have been thrown off of this thing, but like there's half a dozen or so in you, and it's having trouble keeping its form without as many daggers.
On the bright side, I'm an armored bear now.
Well, I think you're just a bear role playing as a hedgehog.
Oh my god.
And it's your turn.
You got me pissed off, so I'm gonna unleash it. Bring it! Ah! Yeah, whenever I try to be cool, I get low rolls.
Oh no.
I should stop doing that. Okay.
Those both miss.
Yep.
It hurts too
So
much to move.
that's it.
As this.
All right. With a matching shout of anger, Athos is going to boost another 2 arrows at it.
I will say with those, the rest of the blades kind of scatter to the ground. But those that are on the ground and not in you immediately start pulling together and reforming a body. So you have one turn. It's going to skip. It's going to use its turn to start reassembling from the blades on the ground. It's your turn again, Bugor.
I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna go like ow, 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 ow.
Go for it.
Seeing the blades come together, Athos is going to shout, "Maybe we should leave."
In a minute.
You absolutely just smash it, and the daggers collapse again into the ground, but they are still being pulled together. Athos.
All right.
Oh wait. Before I finish, if they're reassembling, I'm gonna try to move away.
Yes, you can do that.
All right. With that, if any of them happen to look like they have like holes in their hills or something, or have hills that are made of wood or whatever, I'm gonna see if I can try to pin a couple to the ground or something with arrows. If not, I'll just try to disrupt them some more.
Okay. It actually hasn't fully formed yet until its turn, so you might have to hold your action and might only get one attack then.
I can still like shoot at individual ones to try to scatter them further away.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
All right, and after that, I am going to move further away myself.
It is going to spend its turn reforming, so you can go, Bugor.
Wait, where's my sword? Is it still there?
No, it's in you.
Cool. I'm leaving. There we go. Okay. Wait, I got 40 or 30?
Either way, you can try to use your action
40.
to dash and move again.
No, because if I move further, you're gonna be alone with that. So I'm gonna stay here, like in the middle.
I still got a turn of movement as well before it can do anything.
Oh, then okay, I'm gonna move further away. There we go. And that's all of my turn.
As well?
Yes. And I will dash as well and move my 50 feet over to there.
Alright, we're gonna drop from initiative because you guys can probably outrun this thing. But you still have knives in you. How far away do you want to run first?
I would say the sagging room, but I don't particularly want to hang out in that room, so maybe back to stained glass.
Yeah, that one seems like a better idea.
Hmm. The maps aren't super good. I think this is the stained glass room here.
Okay.
So you catch your breath for just a second, but you're still in pain.
There's no one in this room, right?
Does not look like it.
Okay, because this is gonna be loud. I'm gonna drop form, and possibly every sword that I have in me is gonna fall down.
No, they somehow you normally when you change forms, you're used to things like your own bags and stuff disappearing and reappearing into your form, but somehow these things
Oh.
stick to you.
Ow. Okay. Um.
Alright. I'll see this and I'll just yank out the. I think there's. Yeah. I think there's four in me. I'll just pull them out. And then I'll try to gently and slowly get the remaining ones out of the door as gently and least painfully as I can.
I'll say being as careful as possible. Each one you pull out probably does around 1 damage.
When we finish, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him and me.
Okay.
And I'm out of spell
And
slots.
do you put just set the knives on the ground when you're done with them?
Yeah, unless any of them happen to be noticeably magical or something, I don't want them.
When you set them on the ground, they kind of start vibrating and moving, and they're slowly moving away from you in the direction you came.
Oh no, I'm gonna grab mine.
That one does not move.
Ah, thank God. You got 9 hit points back, Athos.
Alright.
That didn't go as I thought it would, but then again, I can't say I'm surprised by it. Let's see. So, where to now?
Hello, testing.
Yes?
Yep.
Alright, my internet cut out for a bit, I think. Seems to be back now.
All right. Let's see. The other place we didn't check was the time sand room, which is the closest thing.
Actually, just wait here 1 second. I'm gonna send you a message, Athos.
Okay. I'm gonna step out for a sec.
All right.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, 1 second. Okay.
As we're getting things, take the knives out of us, Athos will put down his bags and get uh, some of the meat out from the bag of holding that he puts down. And there's the after getting his knives out, it kind of slumps a bit and says, I'm just really starting to consider staying in this maze. I might want to go hang out at that hider or something. Seems to be a bit safer. And then he'll go and lean back on the nearest surface.
So Bugori kind of look at him as he's talking, and he leans back onto the stained glass. And when he does that, he disappears.
Oh, wait. No, 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 no. I'm gonna try to put my hand in, try and grab him.
All of a sudden, Morgan pops up. Hey, whoa, don't touch that. And he starts looking at the magical runes, and he determines that this is some kind of teleportation spell. And wherever Athos went, he's probably safe, but maybe we'll see him later. So he wanted to start playing as a new character, so this is just one way to get that started.
Okay. Um. Crap. Which one was this? Which what was the image on it?
The stained glass shows a desert with black sand.
Okay, I know which one is this. Okay. All right. You really think we're gonna like find him later, right?
You know, this is. We don't have any reason to believe that it would have hurt him. But it doesn't do us any good to all be somewhere. At least here we know where there is.
Damn it. Um. Okay, fine. Mm, it feels weird leaving him there, but uh, let's try to find him. I'm gonna try to make way to the place with the aging sand, because maybe it takes him there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start moving that way. This map is a mess.
Um. Was that the sand on the table?
No, there was a room with sand and like a chained monster in it. When you touch it, you grow old. It's like 2 rooms up from where Cronia is.
Or I think like 2 or 3 down from where we are.
That too.
Yeah, I see the chained sand dude. I think. But I think that. Oh wait, no, yeah, I see it now. Okay.
It's next to the rocking horse. Well, the rocking pig.
Yeah, but you can head back there and you still see this. It reminds you of some kind of elemental. And it is chained and bound. The color is blurring. Um,
I'm gonna yell at it. Excuse me, sir or ma'am. Did you see a tiny halfling around? And I'm gonna try to stay away from the sand because of what happened to my hand.
if you free me, I will tell you.
No, I'm not falling for this again. Look what happened to my hand. Did you see him? Please, I'm worried about him. He's like super tiny. Maybe he sank.
You can smash the chains without touching the sand, and I'll be free.
Yeah, that doesn't really sound like a good idea. Um, okay, I'm gonna ask you for a favor. If you do it, I'll free you. Um, if you see him, he has a very ugly hat. Um, tell him I'm looking for him. And when you do that, and he finds me, I'll come back and free you. Okay?
Free me now.
I don't like your tone. Would you look at the time? Sorry, I gotta keep looking at him, looking for him. Sorry, I'll be back. Maybe in a couple hours. And I'm gonna try to step away from him.
Yeah, sure.
Now, I remember there were, I think, 2 ways north from here that we didn't check.
Not from
or
that room.
one. I don't remember. Um, Besides the place we came from, which other exits are here?
Inside his room,
Yeah.
there's just the one south. It's a closed door that you remember leads to um, a massive four-dimensional construct that's constantly fluctuating, and you had to walk around the outside of the walls to avoid getting too close to it.
Okay, I'm gonna go that way and come back to Cronia's room.
Yes. Cronia is there.
Hi, Cronia. Um, did you see a tiny halfling around Athos?
You notice she's been kind of like humming to herself and slowly dancing on her own, but she notices you and hears you, and um says, "Oh, hello again. You've lost
Hi.
your friend."
Kinda. You seem to be enjoying that. Did I interrupt something?
Well, if there's one thing I have in here, it's time. And she chuckles to herself.
Oh, oh, I see what you did there. Um, I kind of lost Athos. We found this guy, and I point to Morgan. Um, it seems like we lose and find people here. Uh, do you know about like a black sand painting that moves people to from one side to the other?
Black sand. That sounds
Yes.
familiar.
Do you know where if that's in here
I
or
remember
somewhere else?
once before I was in the maze, uh, we were sailing the seas, conquering what we could, and we came across a strange desert with black sand. But that was so very long ago.
But that's out of here.
Yes.
Okay. Well, uh, let's hope he is safe. We still haven't found the clothes you asked for. We're coming up short with the lizard people. Sorry.
They can be temperamental.
Yeah, the problem is we're not finding a lot of them, actually. Uh, do you know this woman, Alpha Dread?
What do you need with that witch?
Uh, a way around her. I remember we haven't explored that part because she was in the middle and she kind of sick a golem last time we saw her on us.
Well, directions is really one of the things I can't really give you.
Yeah, no, well, that's fine. This place is weird. Um, what I wanted to ask you is, do you know like a way to get past her? Maybe like, hey, look at that, a monkey, and then run or something like that. Something that's gonna distract her.
Well, I know that she controls the Oku. And I've heard that they keep trying to invade the Medusa's prison where she keeps all of her petrified people. I know the Medusa doesn't like her.
Now that you mentioned that, do you know anything against like that petrification? Like, do you know how the Medusa does it? How to avoid it?
Well, I think if you look into any of her eyes, then you turn to stone.
Okay. Okay.
Wouldn't work on me, of course.
Well, I guess so. I'm gonna try to go through her. Maybe not start a war with her, but I'm gonna try that way to see if maybe I can find the clothes you need.
If you see her, why don't you tell her? Oh, just never mind.
I mean, I don't like her. You can tell me to call her anything you want.
Never mind.
Very well. Question. There's another woman here that wanted to have like a personal history on someone, so that we can trade information with her. No, but she needs a paper, and I don't know how to write.
Morgan does.
Oh, right, Morgan. Can you give us like some personal history that you're not bothered to share, and we take this to her?
Well, what do I get out of it?
Maybe she can lead us to the place where we can find the clothes for you, because honestly, we've had zero luck on that.
Well, I'll give you the brief bit of it.
That's Crucem, the one that wants that story, right?
Her name? Her name was... Yeah, Lady Crucem Capilli.
Okay. I'm gonna tell her the name just in case she also has problems with her.
No, she doesn't recognize it.
Okay. Okay. So, if you can, so that we can negotiate with her, and then hopefully we're gonna solve your situation at some point.
Well, sometime long ago, me and my two sisters were born, and we were perfect in every way, or at least that's what we were told. But in reality, we were too perfect, each in our own different way. The Reptile Empire was in its decline at that stage, and somehow we quickly came under the protection of some local warlord. Of course, now we're much more mature and know that they were just using us. And the local warlord is killed by a bigger warlord, and we're protected by other people. Eventually, they ended up forming an empire and called it the Triarchy. Supposedly, we were the leaders, but I don't know what really we could do. Some people worshipped us as gods. But 3 perfect people with no experience, and the people that are trying to control us can't really run a government. And our kingdom slowly became a murderous hell state. Some of the reptile people tried to talk to us and try to make some kind of alliance, but we wouldn't have any of it.
Hmm. Um. Okay. Sorry, that seems kind of sad. I didn't want you to remember something like that.
Then our chancellor, Sophronia Ward, executed a plan to abduct me and my sisters, and they threw us in here. I don't know what much else happened outside since then.
About how long ago was that?
Well, after how many thousands of years does it take in order to stop counting the days?
That's fair. Um, I don't remember that happening in the world a little bit ago, so I'm gonna say things are very different now. There's a lot of people. There's not a lot of things in this maze outside in the outside world. So, tell you what. Maybe if we find something over here that can like stop the thing about time with you, maybe you can go out and see it.
Maybe. It's not
Well,
so bad in here. I can't hurt everybody.
yeah, but I guess you get bored. Maybe you can check the outside world, play a little, something like that. Uh, very well. Thank you for that, Cronia. I'm gonna keep on moving. Try to find Athas, try to get you the clothes, try to find the Medusa, which I don't know, seems like a good idea over here.
I need a drink. And she goes to go grab her grape juice.
Don't we have like vodka in the bag of holding?
She kind of just walking away from you now.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for a bit because I don't want to grow older than I am right now. And whenever I get the chance, I'm gonna pass through. And it's gonna take a while, but I'm gonna try to make way to Alpha Dread's room.
Okay. And the main way you have going into that section is from the juice room, right?
Yeah, but I remember there were 2 ways to go there. One through the arcades, which is with the cursed doors, and I don't want that way. And the other one is through. I have over here bright floor mosaic. Which one was that? It's close to this locust guy that eats books. What are the names?
Celandine is the locust.
That one. Close to that room, there's a way to Alpha Dread.
Yes.
So it will be basically making way over there. I'm not trying to be stealthy, but I'm also not like announcing my entry to every room. Wait, question. Before that, is there like a safe room anywhere from here to that place?
You're not super far from the staircase to Elatior. Or you can go back through the gallery.
No, that's not a good idea. I'm gonna. We're close to the island of the.
You can also
creepy
go
cult
back
people,
to the woman who wanted the story, and there's the safe room that's near there.
Going to the closest place to take a rest, like a short rest, just in case. Because I'm sensing I'm probably gonna be fighting with Alpha Dread. I think. Yeah. Let's go to the entry point where they want the story.
Alright, you can head back that way.
I'm not gonna give her the story yet. I'm gonna stop in the room, rest, and then I'm gonna give it to her.
Okay. On the way there, trying to think of a good entry point here.
Yeah, I'm just about done. I just need a token stamp and roll HP.
We'll say in the rope bridges room, you start walking across, and you notice near the center of it, there's a rope tied that leads down.
That wasn't there before. Can I pull on it?
Sure. What's your character's name, Mathis? Do you have a name yet?
Siga William.
Siga. Uh, you're pretty lost, but you found a rope bridge, and there's a long way down, and you see some bodies down there, and you thought maybe there could be some loot down there. So you've climbed part of the way down, but now you feel the bridge shaking as somebody's walking across it, and then they start pulling on your rope.
Alright, here's that then. And he'll also start climbing the rope as it's getting pulled up.
Oh, sorry. I thought. Never mind. Hi.
Hello there. Are you one of the infernal residents of this place?
Well, I've been here long enough that I think I can be called that. My name's Bagur. I used to be an adventurer. Then I came here.
And took a knife.
Then I went somewhere else. Oh yeah, that. Yes, I did take a knife to the knee recently.
As this, fairly tall person, he's in a Asimar in half plate, pulls himself up onto this bridge and unties the rope from himself and peers at you intensely. He's like, very well then. I am Sige William, and I am here to cleanse this place.
Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit harder than you probably think.
Of course it is. Combat is always more difficult than expected.
I don't really mean it that way. How long you been here?
Oh, not too long. I haven't actually encountered very many people here. Or things.
Well, I have a few. You know what? I don't even know anymore if it's been days, months, or what. Anyways, there are some things here that are very likely to kill you. No offense. Before you even move. So that's gonna be a little bit hard.
And again, Sige will lean forward in your face, looking directly at your eyes for a few seconds, and leans back in. Well, if that is what you say, then I will trust the word of those who have been here longer than I.
Sure. You do that thing often, like coming close to people?
Only when needed.
Okay. Well, nice to meet you. I'm Bagur. I've been here for a while. Before that, I was raised by wolves. I have an old hand, and I'm gonna show him my old hand.
Also, you notice his rock eye. Or did you fix that?
No, I haven't fixed that.
Yeah, okay.
Indeed, you must have some glorious stories to tell.
Well, I'd like to keep myself interesting, so maybe I'll tell you later how I got this old hand and the eye. It was epic, of course, but maybe later.
Busy with the task, are we? I believe I shall accompany you.
Okay. Question before we go on. Do you plan on killing everything in this place?
Only that which needs to be cleansed.
How do you know what needs to be cleansed?
I shall know.
Okay. Um, I'm going back for a bit. I need to rest. As you can see, I was recently stabbed multiple times. I need a little bit of rest, if that is okay with you.
Understandable. I shall stand guard while you rest then.
I would really appreciate that. Uh, by the way, this guy here is Morgan, and I'm gonna do the introduction and tell him he's kind of weird when Morgan is not looking.
And I'll nod in greeting to the. However, I was gonna put description of Morgan, right? Forgot what he looked like for a second. Oh yeah, to the wizard old man.
Okay, so going to a place nearby. It's the place that I came in. I don't know if you came in that way, but there's a blue woman in front of it. She asked me for a favor, but don't. I haven't done it yet, so don't mention it.
Very well.
So onwards, right? Stay behind me, please.
Well, if you go through on the right to the shell, you can go straight without even seeing the woman.
Oh, then let's do that.
So you go from the bridge to the shell to the staircase, I think. Yep.
The one that we're always on top.
Yeah, the extra staircase. And if you, from that perspective, you would take a left into the reception area with your mechanical peacock. Saying, "Can I take a coat?" Oh wait, it's you again.
Hi again. You know the drill. I'm gonna be there for a bit. I got new people, by the way.
Do any of you have invitations to the wedding?
No.
Then why are you here?
Because this place is a maze. I don't know how many times I've come here without even knowing. And I'm gonna make signals to the others to start going to the room.
I will follow the signals and go to that room.
And this room is red. It's got red pillars. And strange red lighting that you can't really tell where the source is from, but... And occasionally there's also a ghost boy who kind of just like passes through without talking. But
also, I'm gonna tell the peacock, like, this would be simple if you just stop asking us for this whenever you see me.
I can't not do my job.
Yeah, but I mean, you already kind of know us. Sure, there's new faces, but you already know me.
It doesn't matter if I know you. It matters if the bride and groom know you.
You do know the bride and groom are like frozen in time, right?
What?
You didn't know that.
I only watch the guests.
Tell you what, I'm a little bit bloody right now. Let me fix that up, and then when I come out of that room, we talk for a bit, and I tell you what I saw. Okay, bye.
So, do you want a short rest or a long rest?
I'm out of spells. I get all those only with a long rest, right?
Yes.
And I think Morgan is also out of spells, or has used many.
Yeah, he's got spell points which you can use to get more spells, but I don't know how many of those he's got left.
Yeah, but I remember he already used one a couple of fights ago, so I guess he's low on that.
Yeah, he's pretty low.
Let's make it a long rest for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch with Sega during the night so that he rests too.
I am a stranger to standing watch.
Listen, this is gonna be faster if I just tell you there's weird shit going around here, and you're gonna need to rest. Trust me on that one. You're really, really gonna need some rest.
Very well. I shall bow to your knowledge of this local area.
Also, if we have some time before we go out, I'm gonna tell him about the eye, and I'm gonna keep the hand a secret.
You showed him the hand, you just mean you're not telling him the story about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell him that I was touching stuff I wasn't supposed to. But I am gonna tell him that I put my face into a black void to get my eye. What's the thing with the hit die
You
on
get
a long rest?
half your levels, so you get 3 of them back.
Okay. And I already used 4, so I'm at 5.
Alright, the sleep goes uneventful other than Ghost Boy kind of just staring at you.
Yeah. As you see go to stand watch, a great sword basically that seems to be made out of molten light. So it materializes his hands and he stands there with it to the ground in front of the door waiting.
If he's still doing that when I wake up, I'm just gonna tell him that that kid is helpful sometimes.
Very well.
You guys complete your long rest, so you can leave when you're ready.
There we go. And my wild shape. Okay. Okay. I'm good to go. Okay. You ready, Siga?
I am.
Good. Couple ground rules before we go. Because those are rules that I had to follow a bit ago. Always ask before you hit something. I'm not a very good impulse control, so keep that in mind.
We are to ask. I am to ask the thing I'm going to hit before I hit it. Can I simply ask it to stand still?
Yeah. About that. There are some things here that look evil, but they're not. So you actually gotta be careful with that. It's better if you just talk to people. If they don't talk back to you, they usually are bad people, and then we just go like all murder hobos on them. But there's a lot of people that just want to talk.
I see. So this is more of a anti-crime action rather than a capturing action.
I have no idea what you mean by that, but sure, sure. For now, we can go to the blue woman that I was telling you about before. She's probably gonna give us some information. I have a couple of errands I'm running here as well. Okay, so there's this lady that makes everything become older when you come close to her. Her name's Cronia. Very nice lady, kind of weird sense of humor. But she's nice. She's also very naked, and she asked me to find her some clothes.
A noble goal.
Kinda. And I'm looking for where to find the people that can make those clothes. So this woman asked me for a favor, and I'm gonna give her the favor, and then maybe she will tell me.
Ah, I see.
Fair warning, though, she looks like a demon. So maybe you got something against that. I don't know.
I have worked with tieflings before.
She's a half dragon, actually.
Yes, but I don't know.
Well, I haven't seen those.
Yeah.
I haven't seen dragons a lot.
Yeah, and looks like a demon makes me think that she's a tiefling of some sort. Or an actual demon, in which case be a problem, so probably tiefling. As we walk, you can't help but notice that there is no weapon present on his person again. On Sige's person.
Do you want to go back for a bit? Where's your sword?
My weapons come when I call them. And I will produce a great axe in my hands, and then after a few moments it will dissipate again.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually very cool.
Indeed.
Oh, just in case we go that way again, if you see like a person made out of knives, don't hit it with that. It took away my sword for a bit.
I shall not truly be separated from my weapons, but yes, there may be a moment where it could be turned against me, unlikely though it is. I shall heed your warning.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be at the front just in case anything comes up.
At this point, it's probably important to note that Sige is pretty much anything but subtle. Like, he doesn't bother concealing his presence at all. His half plate rattles as he walks, and he just goes straight down the center of the corridor or the room or whatever.
Let me try something over here. One sec. Yeah, I'm not paying attention. I'm more focused on the front. But I am gonna be most of the way going like, shh, quiet.
Yeah, after descending the Escher staircase, you can come back up into this room where she's still pacing around.
What up, Crucem? Do you ever stop doing that?
Well, hello. What have you brought me this time?
Uh, I don't know how to write, so Morgan got you the story you wanted.
Oh, that's right. That's what I asked for. Yes. So who is this and why is it important?
She's Cronia. She has time powers, and apparently she was worshipped as a god some thousands of years ago. It's one of the three sisters that the Medusa has here. The other one doesn't let you fight against other people, and the last one was probably murdered.
Interesting. And what do
So,
you
you
want for
like it?
this? Would you like gold payment?
Do I see any reaction from Siga on the mention of gold?
Not really. He shifted a little bit when you mentioned that she was worshipped a god at one point, but other than that, he's mostly just standing still behind you. Two paces behind and one pace to your right.
Okay. Uh no, I think I'm fine on gold. Uh I need to know. We need info. We've been trying to get to whatever place the lizard people are living in here because they have clothes for Cronia. Do you know how do I get those?
I think I will have to do some extra reading up and get you a good answer for that next time. But just assume she gave you at least something interesting.
Okay, not a problem. All right. Uh I'm gonna try that, but there's a couple of things we wanted to do before. Did you need anything else?
Well, if you're going to be out there anyway.
I mean, it's not like we have a lot of choice.
Maybe you could bring me a living thing.
A living thing?
But make it like an ironic commentary on these last notes that you brought me.
All right. I'm gonna have to ask for help for that. But I think we may be able to do that. So a living thing, but an ironic comment on these notes. Well, I guess I'll be seeing you here since you don't go anywhere else.
Right.
Oh, by the way, since last time, have you seen people come in through that door? And I point to the entryway.
I don't pay close attention to it. There was one group, but it has been a little bit extra quiet lately. I wonder what's changed.
Huh. Maybe the guy outside heard what I told him about this place. Okay. I guess that's all for now. I'm gonna be seeing you.
Farewell.
Bye. From here, what is the fastest way to Alpha Dread? We gotta go to the chess room and do all of that walk around.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, before that, I'm gonna peek my head over here and talk to the mosaic.
Do you want to say something or just want to hear what she says?
Yeah, I wanna peek my head and say like, "Hi, remember me? We passed who knows how long ago. Uh, you said there were some conditions to meet to cross you. I don't remember some of them, and I don't remember on which one we left. Can you remind me?"
You didn't listen to my rhyme and talked amongst yourselves like fools. You'll pay attention more next time, or you can risk death to find my rules.
Oh no, I know that at one point you're gonna eat whatever crosses, but I don't remember where we left. I remember. I don't remember the order. Uh, one was dancing, one was a song. I don't know the other one, and then you eat the person that walks in. But I don't remember the rest. Can you tell me?
You entertain me. The third who enters must bleed.
Cool. I don't think we did that. So we either did the first or the second. Okay. Thank you. And I'm gonna turn to Siga and I'm gonna tell him, see? He could have perfectly killed me. Conversation.
So I see. It seems that diplomacy truly is, well, of more value than I would have initially assumed.
Yeah, there's a lot of things over here that are like that. Okay, so now we're going to hopefully not see a witch that last time we saw her try to kill us. But we're gonna try to pass her by.
So you can head back the way you came with the shell to the rope bridge to the chest room to you can either do the black tiles with the jade eyes or go the long way.
The eyes, the eyes. It's shorter that way.
Yeah, and I guess the other way isn't necessarily easier because that would be the tangled black line that shows your fear.
Yeah, no, I don't want to go that way. How many eyes remained? We're kind of ransacking that place every time we pass through.
There's still like 6 or so, I think.
Okay. When we pass the chess room, I'm gonna tell Siga about the time that we got in trouble for killing before talking. And then I'm gonna tell him what the eyes do.
And Ziga will nod along to the explanations. At this point, he's basically treating it as a local scout on a foreign expedition.
Is there a specific technique you're going to use to try to get across again?
Yeah, we're gonna go with the one that has not failed. And I'm gonna tie everybody, but this time I'm gonna be the first one to cross.
Okay, I guess dexterity saving throw, or I think that's what I was doing.
I feel like it was that or something else. But I don't know what or
Acrobatics,
something else
maybe.
was.
I think it was Dex for the mud, and Wisdom if the eyes saw you.
It was, yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Okay. You wanted me
think
to
there's
roll
like-
Dex, right?
Yeah, you could. I think you could do like an intelligence check to try to determine the right time to go, or make a dexterity check to try to just run through it.
Right. Yeah.
I'm average smart, so I'm gonna try with the Dex. And that was not a very good idea.
Well, I suppose you get about halfway in the room, one of the eyes rolls under you and hangs on, and it freezes you. And you start slowly sinking into the black liquid, but they're able to pull you back out. And once you're out of eye shot, you regain composure.
Okay, this was easier last couple of times. Let me try something. Okay, I'm gonna cast resistance on myself and I'm gonna try again.
Alright.
That's better.
You nimbly dash your way across the black liquid and manage to get across and secure the rope on, I guess, whatever Athos left there in the wall.
And I'm gonna tell the others. Okay, next one, I'm gonna pull you to this side.
Very well. And Ziga will simply stride forward across it.
We'll give advantage for the second person, but I guess it doesn't matter. So he marches across and gets caught mid-step and starts sinking, but make a strength check, Bagur.
Coming up. Don't worry about it. You're gonna be fine.
Yep. You
Hey!
haul him back before the liquid gets up to his waist.
That was most disconcerting.
And between the two of you, with your strength, even if Morgan were to get caught, you could easily pull him. So, no need to do that. And you are in the room with the I forgot what it's called, but there's some grape juice on a pedestal with a silver goblet.
Huh. I thought Cronia would have drunk that by now. Okay. I think there's nothing like super dangerous ahead. There's a snail nearby, so careful with that. Oh, we're gonna pass through the black roses, right?
Yeah, those are a couple rooms in.
When we get there, I want to get a couple more roses.
Okay.
Right. And out of curiosity, I took the Eldritch Invocation that lets me see through magical darkness. Would it work on that? If I remember what that did correctly.
Probably. Maybe? If it's magical darkness, then probably.
Well, it's both, but
Oh,
generally
sure.
that's implied.
So first stop is the large 8-foot-long shell. Long white and patterned in green-white whorls, the color of new leaves, and snow. There's a large snail inside with its stalks waving uncertainly at you.
I'm gonna wave at it.
It continues watching as you head south into the black roses.
And even if Bagor doesn't seem bothered by it, Sige is still going to materialize his great sword and make sure he never has his back to it.
It is dark in here, as well as the thorns and the overgrowth everywhere. It means you just have to move slowly. The door to the left leads to where you found the Orchid Men and the body, and the door to the south is where you continue towards the other path to Alphadred.
Oh, since we're on this place, I'm gonna ask Siga if do you see in the dark?
Yes, I do. It is a gift given to many of my race.
What race was it again?
I am an Asimar, descendant of the angels.
Okay. Very well. Next room is gonna be a little bit dark with all the roses, but I think it's a good idea if you grab a couple, because then there's gonna be a very bright room.
Very well.
You can start making your way through the roses room.
And as we do, I'll form a dagger and cut off the couple of the roses. If to me they look like perfectly normal, if black roses, I'll follow his advice and grab a few.
While you're taking your time moving through this brush to avoid getting stung by the thorns, from the south, the direction you're heading, come a handful of Oku.
Oh crap.
And I will shift my. As soon as I see or hear them coming in, I'll shift the dagger back into a long greatsword. I mean, technically, I have to dismiss it and then resummon it, but it sounds better to just say reform it.
That's a lot of Oku.
Okay. You can hear them arguing before you see them.
Do we have enough time to cover with the Oku clothes?
Not really with the thorns everywhere. You're pretty much just gonna have to face them.
Crap. Okay.
And they don't seem to notice you right away, especially if Seek is kind of leading you through the brush, so they kind of just continue moving.
I'm starting to make my way towards them.
I'm gonna be shaking my head. I hate these people. All right, you, Oku, hello.
Ka!
Yeah, I know. Where are you guys going?
Alfred said we should check out the stone people. Ka!
Cool, they're that way.
I told you. No, you didn't. She said that they were that way. No, I said they're this way.
I'm gonna lean to Sega and I'm gonna tell him, like, you get used to them after a while.
Seagull will turn an incredulous look at him and step to the side out of the path of Yoku.
I'm also gonna make my way.
You're in our way, Ka.
I'm also gonna make way. By the way, is she in a good mood?
They don't answer that. And I guess they'll move through without much of an incident.
After they pass, I just start like, thank God it didn't become a fight.
It does not feel right to let the servants of this witch go free.
I know it doesn't, but they're crazy, so it's usually not their fault. Although there's a room with some sensors, and the Oku that live there are actual assholes. So those kill on sight.
At that, Siggy will bear a grin. It's like, gladly.
That's actually kind of creepy. Um, Maybe don't smile when talking about killing people.
Siggy will kind of blink in mild confusion at that, but let it go without a word.
I'm probably the weirdest thing you're ever gonna see in this maze.
Okay. Directly below this is Celandine's place. So, come into a massive locust. He's got a book in his mouth. Oh! Hello there.
Hi, how's it going? What was his name?
Celandine.
Salandine. Hi, Salandine. You got new books?
A couple, but most of them are just old.
Didn't I get a book for him? Give me one sec. Let me see. No, I didn't get a book. Sorry, we haven't found any books for you.
Darn.
Have you seen Alpha Dread from here?
She doesn't come this way often. She seems to be preoccupied doing whatever she does.
Fine. Uh, okay. We're gonna pass through. Here's a new friend. His name is Siga.
Hi.
Greetings, Celandine.
Bye.
Yeah, that means we should move. Let's go.
To the left is the bright sun. And you can actually use the well, maybe it won't actually work for Sega, but you could use the roses kind of under your eyes to mostly get to be able to look, because otherwise it's so bright that you have to close your eyes or look up or be essentially blind. And since you've been here before, Bagor, and you can mostly see, you remember that the center of this room is a large pit. And the painting, now that you can mostly see it, is of an eclipsing, I guess, sun and planet or whatever it is. It's an eclipse.
Okay, people, time to hold hands. Morgan wasn't here when we passed the first time, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So if he wasn't, right now in this group, I'm the only one that remembers that. Okay. Time to hold hands. Don't walk too close to the center. There's a hole in there. Last time there was not a lot of stuff, so I think we can make quick way. But Alpha Dread is on the other room, so we gotta be careful.
Since it's almost ending time, we might just stop here. And
Yeah, more
Cross
than
the
likely
room.
we're gonna fight her.
and talk with Alpha Dread next time.
Got it.
I will use the only base skill I have on her. That is, I will attempt to intimidate her.
We're gonna see how well that goes. Alpha Dread is the one that used to talk, like answer questions like a long time after, right?
Yes.
I hate her. I hate her so much. Oh my god. Okay. So we didn't find new places except for the place with the knives. Okay. Well, guys, I gotta get up in like 4.5 hours to go to work. So
Well,
I'm gonna be seeing you.
yeah. Good night then.
Yeah.
Bye.